Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is the finale to my Darksiders 2 Apocalyptic difficulty video walkthrough. This is the Well of Souls, and this is the boss fight, the final boss fight, with Absalon. And Death and this guy have a history, so it's time to finally squash that beef. And this is the Avatar of Chaos. So compared to Samael, this boss is going to seem significantly easier because he just isn't as dangerous. You know, he doesn't have the same kind of danger that Samael did. He does have a move that's a grab, which I didn't see my first fight against him because I beat him so quick. I didn't even realize he was the last boss. It was really disappointing. But as you can see, my strategy is to use the death grip to grab him after his combo if I'm at a distance and then beat him up. And then when it gets to this point where you can do the quick time event, if you do it, it's going to skip to the next part of the fight. And then Absalon's going to get more aggressive, he's going to get a different moveset, and it's just, you know, gaming 101. So here he goes, getting super mad and all trippy, darknessy, weird, beardy, not too sure what's going on. And super huge too, apparently. So I'm going into untouchable mode to get my crits, get my extra damage. I've got Reaper mode if I need it. The damage this guy does is not impressive at all. Like, he does have some interesting range, like just then. He can throw his weapon at you, as you just saw. And I'm showing you a really compelling way to block them with your face, which I don't recommend. But right there is a block, so he does have the ability to take the damage. I'm trying to get in so I can get some crits and get my life back. You see that? Life back. Stunned him again, so beat him up. Get that quick time event, so you can press B. Here's another one. And I think what happens is the grab move that he can do is one of those grabs that really, really nearly kills you. It gets to that point where you're kind of worried. And I think it's in the recording, so hopefully you'll get to see that so you know what to avoid. But he's just thrown his... there you go. Sword into... here we go. This is when things get a little bit more tricky, because he does have some homing in ground projectiles. But as you just saw, the damage is nothing spectacular. So just keep on avoiding him, dodging his attacks. Here's the AoE. If you jump, I think you can get out of the way of it. Or just do what I did. There's a full hit combo there where he did some serious damage. Here's me using the criticals to get some life back. This is the throw. This is it. So I'm at, give or take, just over half life. You've got to tap X to get out of it. He grabs me, slams me into the ground. I mean, look at the damage. Considering how many hits that was, you'd think I'd be dead. And I'm very close to being dead, so I'm probably going to pop a potion. There goes the potion. But this is the last boss. That should have been game over. This is the hardest difficulty, so... if anything, this should give you faith, because this really is not that difficult. Like, I killed this guy and thought, hooray, we're moving on to the next area, and then the credits hit, so you can see how underwhelming I thought this fight was, especially compared to Samael, who we just fought. We got me again, same grab. Can I get out of it though, because he's at some distance? There we go. So if he's at a more realistic distance, you can bash your way out of the grab. You'll notice there's more of those little black tentacle monsters, and I believe this is it. Yeah, it's just waiting for the cutscene. So, unfortunately, a disappointing last boss, but nothing too strenuous, and you will have beaten Darksiders 2 on Apocalyptic difficulty. Now you have to do all this without dying once, so you can beat it on whatever the hardest thing is. And I don't know what you get for that, but it better be something good, because, you know, what is the fucking point, really? It's just madness. But the next guide's on the channel, if you're wondering, is going to be Call of Juarez Gunslinger, because I'm playing that currently. I'm still going to do a Cyber Dragon walkthrough, I'm still going to do a Metal Gear Revengeance Blade Wolf DLC, it's just those have been delayed a little bit because of my schedule. I'm hopefully going to be covering the Remember Me when that drops, and I'm definitely going to be covering The Last of Us. The Last of Us is the next big project, and I cannot wait. But here's us reclaiming the scythe from Absalon. Some nice, interesting angles. He's lost his arm, he's all chopped up. There's the achievement, the big boss. for, I assume, beating Absalon. There is 30G for a stroll in the demonic park. Not sure what difficulty that one is. There's 90G for my brother. That could be for beating it on Apocalyptic. A true horseman. I think that's the one. I think that's the one for beating it on Apocalyptic. And an avatar award. But that's it, guys. I hope it helped. I hope you enjoyed. And you take care now.